There's a whole lot of craziness out here. It's because there's a whole lot of craziness in here. If there's a whole lot of perversion out here, it's because there's a lot of perversion in here. If there's a whole lot of toxicity coming from here, it's because of all the toxicity in here. The only reason our community looks the way it looks is because of the mindset of everybody in the community. The only reason that our nation looks the way it looks is due to the mindset of those in our nation. Because the mind is soil. Why is this important, Pastor? And why are we going this direction before reading the foundational text? It's because I need you to understand this. When you view your mind as soil, you now can ask yourself these two questions. Who and what am I allowing in my garden? Who and what? See, people who have healed minds can almost come off as rude. I'm gonna tell you why. It has taken too much work, thank you. It has taken too much work for me to get my mind this healthy. It has taken too much work for me to renew my mind the way that I have renewed my mind. I'm tired of digging up roots because I allowed you to plant a thought. It took too much work to get here. It took too much work to view women as my sisters versus sex objects that pour and train my mind to think. That took too much work. And when you view your mind as soil, you'll start to be selective with who talks to you. You'll be selective over who has your ear, not because you're mean, but you're guarding your heart with all diligence, because out of it flows the issues of life. Somebody say, my mind.
And I just want you to vividly imagine your bad habits for just a moment. The pain that your bad habits will cause in 5 years if you don't change them. Just think about that. And then think if you go 10 years without changing your bad habits, the pain that it will cause. And then if you'll take it to 15 years, 20 years, if you don't change your bad habits, what it will do to your health, your relationship, your mindset, your character, your relationship with God, your relationship with your spouse, with family. If you go 20 years down the road and don't change the bad habits that are causing pain, imagine what that will cause. And now I want you to just close your eyes and imagine with me the pleasure of changing right now. All change begins with a decision. All change begins with a decision. All change. Pain is our greatest motivator. It's either the pain of discipline or the pain of change. You get to choose. It's the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. You get to choose. Imagine the pleasure of changing painful habits right now.